Hi, my name is Deb, and I'm here to talk to you about DBS. I'm a Parkinson's patient. I was diagnosed 3 years ago. I had very little exposure or education in Parkinson's. The only thing I knew, or the only exposure I had to Parkinson's, was Michael J. Fox. I went home after my diagnosis and educated myself. I spent the next year working with my care team and my neurologist in trying to find ways to manage my Parkinson's symptoms and work through my Parkinson's diagnosis. I had a very low tolerance to medication, and it was very difficult for me to tolerate all of my medications. As a last resort, at the end of that year, deep brain stimulation was presented as an option. I was very reluctant. It sounded like a very serious procedure, which it is, and I was very hesitant to have that procedure completed. Very scary, and it just seemed like something I did not want to have done. I took about a month to think about it, and after returning to what I knew prior to the surgery, which was being very sick and not being able to tolerate my medications, I made an appointment with Dr. Oliveira to discuss it further. My husband and I visited with him. He explained the surgery fully, but what really convinced me was his ability to explain everything in a way that was compassionate, his ability to explain it in a way that was very educational to me, very factual, to ensure me that he was confident in his abilities and the care team to provide me with all of my insecurities, and making sure that the procedure was going to be done in a way that I was going to feel confident that my care was going to be in very good hands, and everything was going to be all right. I left feeling very good about it and scheduled my surgery. I went in and had my surgery done in 2 different procedures. I had my stents put in first, and 3 weeks later had the programming device completely installed. So I have had no additional problems with my medication. I've been able to successfully manage my Parkinson's symptoms since then. I have no issues with medications since that time. My quality of life is great. Again, I can manage all of my Parkinson's symptoms, and I have no problems with medication. I'm very, very happy with the results of my deep brain stimulation surgery. I have a programming device that I use, that I take to my neurologist on every one of my appointments that she programs, and it could not be easier. The recovery was great. I did spend 1 extra night in the hospital, but everything since my surgery has been great. I am very confident in my care team. I cannot stress enough that I would advise anybody, whether you choose deep brain stimulation or not, to partner with your care team, to communicate and ensure that you take every step of your recovery and your management of your disease seriously, and that you spend time to ensure that you understand your disease, and that you work with your care team to make sure they understand your concerns and what you need to do to work through them and manage your disease and your medications and your questions, and work with your doctors to ensure your quality of life is the best that it can be. Thanks, and best of luck, whatever you choose to do. Take care.